We're live. All right. What do we got? All right. So we're doing the random long.
Yes.
All right. Let's get this party started.
All right. 3. All good. No assist, because fuck it, why not? 3, 2, 1, boink.
Sweet. The game is starting. And my headset's freaking out.
Oh, good.
Yeah, sometimes when it goes into the loading screen, it just starts throwing a fit. So I just lift up my headset so it doesn't make me get like motion sick.
Fair enough. Alright, well. I'm down in the engine room already.
Okay.
As long as your game doesn't die.
All right. The hydrophone won't work on the surface. But what we can do, the hydrophone might not work, but I can go up on the bridge and use the telescope.
Fair enough. Also, by the way, I didn't realize you could flick switches. Like, you don't
Oh,
have to press the trigger.
what the hell is that?
What? What?
I need to go to the other. I need to go to the deck gun.
What are you looking at?
There is something off to our left. Oh shit, we gotta go below and load the torpedoes. Alright, hang on a second. I'll get those loaded.
Oh. I'm assuming you're talking about that ship in the distance.
Yes.
Noted. Well, I turned turned the gun on the bridge and I've turned it toward it, just in case. So that's done. Alright, I'm gonna need to probably head down to the engine room and turn torpedo stuff on. So I'm gonna go do that. Torpedo racks. Both those are on.
Okay,
Both
where is the
computers
flood
are
button?
on. All the computers are on.
Okay. One torpedo tube is loaded. Yeah, this is definitely a bad idea without assists.
Yep.
Alright, flood this
I'm
one.
kind of curious to see how it goes, though.
Alright. 2 torpedo tubes loaded. Oh, I gotta back up. In real life.
By the way, did you change your settings to the walking around with your hand or the
Yeah.
joystick? Okay.
I just have to move in real life because I think I just tapped my desk.
Oh.
Torpedoes are big and heavy. I should have like a crane or something that makes this easier. Alright, good. Oh. Flood.
We are running off the battery at this point. I wonder if I can get like a happy medium.
Alright, 3 torpedo tubes are flooded. Alright, tubes 1, 2, 3, and 4 are all flooded. We just lost, the power just freaked out.
Yeah, I moved the engine RPM up and it started to die even though the engines are not on.
Okay, where is the ship?
Oh wait, maybe if I read the gauge I was looking at, it would say electric engine.
Okay. Alright, I know that's not a warship, so I can start shelling it.
All right, I'm switching to diesel power because we need to store up some batteries. So.
I mean, we're on the surface, so go nuts. Well, they know we're here now.
How loud is it? Like even from there?
Not too bad. I don't remember how many shells it takes to sink a ship, though. Don't run. I want to shell you. Sweet, one down. Oh, and I was wrong. It was off to our right, not our left. Well, I mean, that's pretty cool. Alright, the other things are too far out of range. We need to, Oh, wait a minute. No, that's a compass. Alright, we need to adjust our course. Bearing...
Are we moving through the water right now?
I don't think we're moving, but we need to change our heading to 090.
Do you know if these subs have propellers on the port and starboard to turn us faster, or do I need to start the end give us some throttle?
I'm pretty sure we need throttle. Alright, I'm putting it ahead slow. And let's set the heading. Okay, we don't have. Oh, we probably don't have. All right, what are our breakers like? Can you turn on the autopilot?
The autopilot? There is no autopilot in here.
All right.
Here's what I'm reading through: engine room lights, electric motor, air compressor, sensor room lights, control room lights, torpedo room lights, torpedo computer, hydrophone, rotors and planes, map display, torpedo racks, and terrain display.
Okay, then how the hell do you... Can you only use it when you're submerged? I mean, that would be kind of dumb, but whatever. Alright. Straightening out the rudder. Oh, I've got some bad news.
Okay.
You want to know what's on the map with us?
Huh.
We're in the middle of a minefield.
Oh. Great. That's not concerning at all.
So definitely keep it slow. Alright, I'm going to steady out the rudder. Let's go back and activate the hydrophone. Even though I know damn well we can't use it. Or at least we shouldn't be able to use it. Okay, apparently we can use the hydrophone. Okay, so chalk that one up to the realism of Wolfpack versus IronWolf. Let's go back up to the deck gun. Okay, we gotta adjust heading again. Bearing. Uh, 045? Alright. This is gonna take some trial and error.
Noted.
Okay, we have a mine right in front of us. Wait, that can't be right. Okay. Guess it is. Left rudder. Let's bob and weave around some mines real quick. Alright. And actually have okay. Alright, see, that's not right. Okay, yeah, see, we need to be going hard. We need to be going straight 90, not 45. But we needed to go 45 to get around the mines. Wonder if the minefield counts as an encounter.
That's a good question. I actually don't know.
I mean, the good news is we've gotten a kill. No, wait, no. Gotta go back left. Because we gotta thread a needle through this minefield. Really hoping it's not that big, like we can get out of the minefield.
Let's hope this is not the whole Atlantic Ocean ice field bullshit.
Alright, the good news is the torpedoes are loaded, so we can designate targets.
Alright, well, I've shut 2 of the torpedoes off because it does not like the fact that the engine is currently on. So. One of the electric motors isn't on.
Oh, you know what the problem is? They're going south-ish. So we gotta keep turning to match their direction. Okay. Now I'm picking up what they're putting down. Alright, so let's go right half. Although I'm thinking being on the surface, we might be safe from the mines. I think the mines are submerged, if I remember how the game works.
Can it be either or?
I don't know.
Okay, because that would be good to know.
I'm trying to remember if they have 2 different visible states on the map. Like right now, I just see the X's saying that they're there. I'm wondering if they disappear or they turn red if they're on the same level, like you can hit them. I just don't remember. It's been so long since I played it. Probably like some kind of miracle that I remembered that the X's on the navigational map are mines. Because I don't remember a tutorial for that.
Oh.
Alright, let's go a little more right. Alright, now in theory, we should be pointing sort of at the merchant convoy. Let's turn a little bit more. Or we should be on a rough intercept course, give or take. Does the attack scope do anything? No, the periscope probably has to be up. Alright, back up top. There used to be like a remote if you were playing, or am I remembering that from Wolfpack? There was something that if you were standing up on the deck, you could control the ship and tell it which way to go. With a thing, it had to have been this game. Alright, let's bring that back down. Alright. It would literally just take one torpedo to sink one of those ships. So if we go back to fire control, pop the periscope. Alright. Now I know... Alright. It's just 2,000 meters. Okay. Nope, we're too far away. We gotta get closer. Alright, since we're on the surface, let's use our speed boost. Or let's use our extra speed. Because we're faster on the surface with the diesel running. We should be slower submerged running on batteries. So we gotta go full speed ahead to try and catch up to those ships.
Engine RPMs are completely full. Fuel pump is all the way forward. We are full ahead.
Sweet.
Surprisingly, the diesel is not depleting that fast at all.
I'm not actually sure if it's going down. It still says 100%. It might only deplete when you're in like the world map for the open world thing.
Maybe.
But add that to the list of things I just don't know.
Yeah.
I was actually thinking I should do like a throwback and try to stream Wolfpack again. So we can come full circle, but haven't gotten around to it yet.
Fair enough.
Alright. Alright, let's go back here. Pop periscope.
So I think, I was just thinking about it, like how the telegraph works. I think the way that it works is if we're stopped and you set it to like half or something, then what I'm supposed to do is set it to half to acknowledge that you set it to half, and then I swing it back to stop. That's how fast we're going, and then I set it to half, saying that's how fast that's what I'm accelerating to.
Ah.
So I think that's the way that it works.
Makes sense. Okay, I need to turn off the target lock. Oh, well. it turned itself off when it figured out where the target was.
It's a good thing I've decided to stay down here without the engine room assistance. You have to tweak so much stuff all the time. Which is exactly my type of job. Yep.
Yeah, I'm trying to navigate, line up the torpedoes, load the torpedoes, fire the deck gun. I'm trying to do like everything. Which is
I also got
probably
to do a lot of things, so
yeah, which is
not I don't know to do as much, but it's still a lot. You know, it's very, very tweaky, very sensitive. This engine.
yeah. I'm going between 4 different rooms. I think that's probably why the engine room is one of the first things you can automate.
Yeah. I mean, because if you don't do it right, you run out of diesel, and if you don't do it right, then you run out of battery.
Yeah.
And then also the considering we have the snorkel up or down here, it's very easy to flood the entire ship just with that.
Yep.
It actually floods very quickly.
It is kind of cool that the map display tells us when we're making noise. It tells us when we're being pinged. And then it's
Yeah.
really cool, although not realistic, it's really cool that we can still use the hydrophone on the surface.
Yeah.
Which the hydrophone should be the like a round antenna looking thing on the conning tower.
Gotcha. Alright, is everything holding? Everything is holding. Holding. Alright. I'm gonna go use the restroom. I'll be right back. Everything should be fine. It looks like it's all holding its position quite well, so I'll be right back.
Have fun. Alright, I guess I need to have this on me. Only going 8 knots? Oh, that's just sad. Let me try going up on the bridge.
Alright, I'm back.
Okay, so that's the periscope.
You can hear me, right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
The real question is, why does the telescope not, like, zoom in? I might as well be looking through a paper towel roll.
Well, that's kind of fun. You can see the door handle spin when you're about to walk in.
Oh.
Did you get music, anything to play on the record, by the way?
Apparently, we have a record.
Oh, where? Well, I didn't
It's
see it
on the
but,
record
like,
player.
where did you find it?
It was just always on there.
Oh, what? Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. It had a record on it, so I wound the crank and told it to play.
Well, you know it's playing, right?
Yeah, I hear it.
I don't know if you bothered moving the the hammer-looking thing that was on the side of it onto the record so it can actually play?
Yeah, when I wound it, it just automatically started playing, and I heard it.
Yeah. Well, there we go.
The thing that's weird is why are we only going like 8 knots? We should be doing like
Are
15?
we only doing 8 knots?
Uh,
Hold on.
just shy of 9.
Let me see something. I'm lowering the here.
Okay.
I want to see. I want to see something.
All right,
Are we going? Are we?
we're down to 6.
Okay.
There's no way they would make us faster submerged.
So essentially, what I was doing is I put it down to almost neutral. I'm assuming you saw the whole thing that I was doing with that telegraph.
Yeah,
I
I
put
saw
us
the
back to
telegraph
full,
move.
and I put us back to full. So now we're at full.
All right, now we're up to just passing 8 knots. And we're still threading the needle between the mines.
Here, let me slow down the fuel RPM. Hold on. Let me see what happens with this. I doubt that would have any good effect, but we're gonna see. I've turned down the fuel pump. Let me know how the knot's doing, if you have time.
All right.
Because I don't have knots down here. It'd be nice if I had a knot gauge. That'd be great, but I don't.
No, just turn, damn you. Okay, good. All right. Do we have a speedometer in here? No, it's only up front. All right, let's see. We're going about 8.5 knots.
8.5 knots. All right.
Okay, I'm in the periscope.
How about now?
I have become one with the ship. All right. Is 1,800 meters close enough? Can I torpedo the bastards?
How about now? Yeah, you can do that first. Sorry. I'm trying to see what kind of effect this has on the ship because I put the fuel RPMs all the way down, fuel pump all the way down. We're sitting at 100 RPM.
Sweet. All right. Good news.
Okay.
All right. Fire 1. All right. Now I gotta sit at this for a second and keep that lined up on the ship. It's much easier to use this than it is in Wolfpack.
Nice. Also, did you turn it off because it was annoying, or?
I turned it off to play it safe. I wasn't sure if it was... What the fuck? Something exploded.
Was it the ship that you aimed for?
No, I just heard a boom.
Okay.
Alright, where did the thingy go? Okay. Fire 2. Alright, I gotta go below and reload those torpedo tubes.
Alright, I'm checking. Okay, so I have the RPMs all the way down pretty much for the fuel engine RPMs. We're still going 8 knots, it looks like. We might just be like, drifting through the water, though.
Well, that was stupid.
Did you just flood a room with, like, the tube or something?
Yeah.
Ah. I was trying to show my friend this game while in flat screen, so I wasn't in VR.
Right.
And I was showing him, and I forgot to, drain all the water out of the tube, so I did the exact same thing. I was like, don't do that. Bad idea.
Okay, let's put that closed.
But yeah, we might get more speed underwater because sub-physics.
I'm stupid. That's... Okay. Do we not have... Alright, so they're drained, but I don't have... I don't have more torpedoes.
Oh shit.
Oh, okay, that's what the problem was.
What? There. I've turned on the torpedo rack, so hopefully they'll run forward. I had to turn them on.
Yeah, okay, I got torpedoes again.
Alright, let me know when they're ahead. I'm gonna turn them off, the torpedo racks, and then I'm gonna turn the computers back on.
Alright. The torpedoes are back. You can turn off the racks again.
Alright, racks are off, computers are on.
And if you get the chance, you can go in and look at the periscope and see if we're still sort of lined up-ish with those ships. Alright. Pop that open. Alright. Locked. Flooded. Alright. All 4 torpedo tubes. Locked, cocked, ready to rock.
I'm having to go on a swivel, but I can see 2 merchant ships. One at 1,250 meters, one at 1,164 meters.
Ooh, we are really close to kissing this sea mine. But I'm turning to be directly facing the merchant ships. They should be right on the nose. Is there a switch for this? How do I use the attack scope? Alright, whatever. Okay. Okay, fire one. Finally! Alright, 1 kill.
Nice.
Alright, let's get this one locked in. And fire 2. Alright, is this...
Boom! I went above to the bridge just to see the kill.
Alright, where's the
Yeah, it
fucking
looks like the
torpedo?
ship is starting to lift to starboard. It's shaking. Do they take a second to sink, or is it like instantaneous?
I guess it takes 2 torpedoes to sink it. Alright, fire 3. All right, now we are aft and port. All right, that's 3 kills.
There it is. Yep, that's synced in.
All right, I'm going to go back below and reload the torpedoes.
Alright, I'm gonna run back to the engine room and make sure we're all good here.
Okay. Drain, drain, drain. No sense in flooding the compartment with the torpedo tubes. And if you can, turn the torpedo racks back on.
Oh, shit. Don't want to turn those off.
Alright. Alright, all 3 torpedoes are back in place. You can turn the racks off again. No wonder IRL torpedo men are kind of like freaking huge. Alright, tube 2 is full. Or tube 3 is... I don't know. Alright, there's that. We got a power surge.
Yep, I saw that.
Alright, locked. Flooded. Alright, sweet. Alright, all 4 torpedo tubes are loaded.
Alright.
Loaded and ready to fire. Alright, let's go back to the hydrophone and find something to shoot. Alright, new heading 070. Alright, yeah, I think we can only hit the mines if we're submerged. Because otherwise we'd be dead right now.
Fair enough. Are we in a minefield right now?
Yeah, we're still in a minefield. Oh, and I have this little indicator up here that tells me which way the periscope's facing and which way the hydrophone is facing. And not only that, I can hear the hydrophone from the control room. I can't control it from in here, but I can hear it.
Stay in there. I'm gonna turn it off real quick and turn it back on. Oh, I can hear it. I just realized. I can also hear it, because I'm a room over.
Maybe we can all hear it, I don't know. Now, in Wolfpack, you can, if you have enough experience with the hydrophone, you can differentiate between the sounds of the screws, so you know if you're hunting a merchant ship or a military ship. But I don't know if this game is that detailed.
That's quite fascinating.
Although in that game, it's worth noting that if you're moving and you're submerged, when you can use the hydrophone, and you rotate the hydrophone to face backwards, you'll hear your own propeller, so you'll be chasing your own tail.
Oh, interesting.
I don't know if we can hear our own propellers when we're moving.
No idea. But also, do we have 2 propellers or 1? I mean, I think I see 2 drive shafts, so I think we have 2.
We might have 2. It's hard to say. Alright, we have a convoy, and the good news is the display screen tells us what they are. And
Okay.
white dots are civilian, red dots are military, so I've got at least 4 surface contacts. So let's go pop the periscope and say hello. Okay. What else do we got? Oh, okay. And put that on fixed mode.
So I'm putting the RPM pretty much all the way down. It's not very high at all, so we're just kind of going.
Fire 1, fire 2. Oh, wait a second.
What?
They're turning towards us. Oh, that's not good.
Oh god. Oh boy.
Nope.
Oh god.
We're going down.
Why are we going down? Oh, we are
Because we're being shot at.
Damn it. Well, alright.
Nope. I need the torch. Wait. Stop. I'll stop. Alright, where's the pump? Okay. Good.
I'll stop.
Oh, we're about to get to crush depth. Well, we quite literally did a crash dive.
Yeah.
We may get random hulls, so be aware.
Oof.
Okay, put that up. Alright, I'm gonna go check the torpedoes. Alright, the torpedo room does have water in it.
Does it have a lot of water?
No, it's empty now.
Okay.
Although
All holes have been
realistically,
repaired.
that would be a bad idea, because that makes noise. Alright, we need to blow the ballast and get out of crush depth.
Yes, we do. In fact, we're past the halfway mark on our battery. So we at least need to get in the blue so I can start the engines.
Well, we can't go too far up because there are at least 2 escorts up there.
Noted. Do you need the any electricity to use the air to get us up?
No.
Okay, then pull out your torch. I'm shutting the breaker down.
All right. The problem is doing that makes noise.
What, the air?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it makes noise. So
Well, that's
there.
very sensitive then, because anyone outside of it, I feel like, shouldn't be able to hear this. But, I've never worked in a submarine before.
Um,
But, it's also a
sound
game.
travels really well through water. So a sonar operator sits there with what amounts to really expensive noise canceling headphones, and they listen to everything that makes noise in the water. That's what sonar does.
Noted. I didn't realize it was like that good. Damn.
Yeah, that's why you listen for propellers turning, and when you're really close, and they tell
Speaking
the
of propellers
crew to go completely silent, it's because they can hear you talking if they're close enough.
Speaking of propellers, I feel like I can hear some off to the or the left side of the ship. Because I'm pretty sure I'm looking toward the stern.
Yeah, that's probably the escort.
Yeah, I just hear.
All right. Oh, good. Or at least we're neutrally. We have neutral buoyancy, so we're not changing depth. The good news is I'm not hearing any more active pings. Let me get a drink real quick. I am fairly certain I do not have enough followers on Twitch to make this work with an audience.
It's fine.
All
I've always
right.
seen streaming as just a thing to do for my free time if I enjoy it, If I
Yeah.
enjoy talking to people, then I'm not worried about view counts. If people are here, then they're here.
All right. Let's put this back because apparently it gets refilled. Unless I'm understanding that wrong.
Can you look at our speedometer, please? I'm gonna set the throttle to full ahead. I want to see if anything happens. I want to see if our engines are still on, even though they should be off. We're at full ahead at this point.
Well, the telegraph hasn't moved. All right, there's the telegraph. Did you turn off all electricity or just the lights?
Oh no, the breaker's off. I just wanted to see. I just wanted to make sure we weren't hearing our own propeller for some reason.
Yeah, that would be behind us. But it's whatever it is, it's moving.
Oh, but also just so you know, the way that it works down here is the telegraph is just the message. Like the actual telegraph with the little handle that makes all the dinging doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
It's just the message. So I don't have to move it for us to get going. There's just a big ass lever underneath it that says astern, no middle, and then ahead. So
What's our battery looking like? A little less than half.
The propellers now sound like they're on our
Yeah, on
starboard
our
side.
right and moving away. Alright, so they rejoined the convoy and stopped looking for us. I'm gonna open the ballast and get us up to periscope depth. Really?
What?
I had a hole pop in the control room.
Noted. Do you get it fixed?
Yeah, it's fixed. And no obvious water damage.
Our hull, I believe, is our hull is sitting at 80%. Just we can dock. I think we can dock and get ourselves fixed up if there's one nearby.
I don't think there is a dock because we're not doing open world.
Oof.
Alright, at least with this time of blowing the ballast, we should be in the green, so we'll stop taking random damage.
So if we get into the red, will the whole ship just like crunch in, or will a bunch of holes just spawn?
I think it'll work in the game that it'll just spawn a bunch of holes and we'll just get flooded quick.
Oh. All right. Well, since we're in the green and we've been in the green for a decent bit, and we are still going up, the main breaker is coming back on in 3, 2, 1.
Sweet. Alright, let's let some more air out. Alright, ballast is completely empty. We're gonna surface. But it sounds like we're completely behind the ships.
Intake is open.
Oh, I can turn off the alarm. We're not diving anymore. Alright, we successfully survived getting attacked.
Yup. All right, and switching to tools.
Huh? Oh! Oh, we're gonna die.
Why do you say that?
Because we're on the surface and the convoy was running right at us.
Oh. Do you want to get back down real quick, or?
Yeah.
Oh, we are flooding.
Yeah. We've gotten hit a couple of times. Alright, that one's good. Alright, that one's good. Oh, the snorkel's currently flooding us.
No, it is not. It's shut. I came down here real quick.
Okay. I need to
Alright.
pump out water.
The water level is lowering in the engine room.
Yeah, I patched the holes in the control room.
Okay, that's where we were flooding from. Because there was also holes in the.
Okay.
What's the middle room with the thing where you look out of? I forgot. I want to make sure I'm
The
getting it right.
I'm calling it fire control.
Fire control. Okay. Then the fire control room was also flooding, so I got all the water out of there.
Okay.
Okay. Do you plan to keep ascending, or do you plan to keep descending?
Right now we are descending.
I'm saying, do you plan to keep doing that?
Probably, but we've still got this little problem that we're in the minefield.
Okay. Well, don't try and go too far down because we don't have. We have about 20 pounds of pressure right now left.
Oh, and I got the explanation that yes, the mines do look different when we're submerged.
Okay. And
So we can
also,
hit them when
we're
we're
starting to
under.
lose our we're starting to lose our battery. I need to shut the breaker down again.
Um, can you try just turning off systems instead of turning off the everything?
I can try.
See what that does.
Computer room, control room lights, sensor room lights.
Okay, so it's called the
I don't
sensor.
sensor. Okay, sensor. Oof. Oof.
Yeah, because if we keep getting hit with depth charges like this, we're not going to want to turn off the lights. Alright, we have 0 leaks. Alright, good. We're at 52% health. Alright, the pinging is active sonar. They're listening for anything in the water.
All right, I gotta shut. Okay. I need to shut. There's a few things I need to turn off because we're still losing that battery pretty quickly. I turned off the map displays, and do you still need the hydrophone?
Now you can turn that off.
All right. I'm leaving the engine room, sensor room, and control room lights on.
Sweet.
Um. Okay. Well, shit.
Now, the good news is the last time when the navigation map screen was still active, I saw where their sonar was pointing, and they're going ahead of us.
Okay. By the way, let me know what room you're in because every room that you're not in, I'm gonna shut the lights off.
I'm in the control room.
This is where I might die. Yep, there it is.
All right, we're taking hits. All right, that's good. All right, 0 leaks, 42% health.
Ooh.
All right, I think what they were saying on the discussion board is we need to change our depth.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, give me the torch.
Okay. I need to shut the lights off. Sorry, I have to shut the breaker off. I have to save the little bit of battery we got.
Fair enough. Alright. Alright.
Are we good in here?
Probably not.
There we go.
Alright, where is depth? Alright, we're currently in yellow. So we've changed depth. And our buoyancy is going to neutral out. Because if I'm understanding the physics of this correctly, our buoyancy changes based on our depth compared to how much water is in the ballast.
Hmm.
Like the blue on the ballast gauge is so that we can be neutral at periscope depth, but if we want to be neutral lower, we need more water.
Gotcha.
So where we are currently, we are almost neutral for about 80 meters. But we only have 20% of our air tank, so I'm just going to get the torch out. Yep. Okay. Alright, 0 leaks. Okay, so I'm hearing them off to our right, but the bad news is they're going that way, so we need them to be past us.
So are they going over us?
Well, yes, but they're going over us to bomb us.
Right. I can hear them.
Alright. Alright. Oh, we need to put that down. Okay. Let me see what that's looking like. Oh, we only had 14% health.
Oh.
No worries, they're probably going to finish us off this time.
Yep.
Alright. There are ships to our right. Close. And moving aft. Oh, and I'm stupid. They're to our left, moving forward. Let me get that torch out again. Because we're going to have something to patch in a couple of seconds.
Wow.
They must think we're moving.
By the way, something I like is that you don't have to like grab stuff to go through them to open doors. You can just slap your hand against it and
Yep.
it opens.
Alright, where's our depth? Alright, we're still in the green, so we're not going to be taking any damage. Oh, okay. Oh, the minefield is everywhere.
Are we just in the smack dab middle of it?
Essentially.
Oh, good.
I went back to the sensor room and pulled down the map.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
I think the game's at least sort of nice, and it only spawns the leaks with rooms that have players in them.
Well, it might just also be randomized because I haven't gotten any leaks in my room at all.
You're in the same room as me.
No, I just came in here because I heard the leaks. So
Yeah.
I didn't know if there was multiple. I've been sitting in the engine room the entire time.
Oh, they also might not put the leaks in the engine room because there's not a torch in the engine room.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Yeah, I have no idea how it works. Maybe they don't. Maybe it doesn't like leak in there because there's already the big snorkel thing. My
Yeah.
question is, can the snorkel like break off? Like, can you break off the snorkel so it just starts to flow in? Because that'd be awful.
I don't think so because it can either stick up or be
Stowed.
yeah. All
We're
right.
about to hit the yellow.
We're also about to get depth charged again. And now our buoyancy is pretty close to neutral. We're going to stay just at 100 meters and probably not go below it unless we get blown up again.
By the way, we're at 3% of hull structure.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
We're going down for real this time.
Yeah, all I can say is now it's time to say goodbye.
I mean, the good news is we muted voice in the game, so they can't hear us talking in game.
That's true.
Alright.
Oh, lordy.
Alright, there's one. There's two.
Oh, what? Okay.
Alright, we're at 0% health. How are we not dead?
No idea, but I think if we get hit one more time, our ass is grass.
Probably.
So.
Let me grab the bailout bottle. Might as well die with the torpedoes.
By the way, just so you know, there's someone in chat. I've been chilling on your stream.
Let's see. Hello. Let me check the feed and see how long ago they actually talked. It doesn't say.
Oof.
I mean, it probably would say it if I was looking at my Twitch dashboard, but instead I'm using it through Streamlabs.
Right.
Alright, let me get out of the torpedo room. Alright, basically what we've got going on, if you're joining in chat, we're playing a game called IronWolf VR. It's sort of a VR submarine simulator, but it's not exactly the most realistic, but it's optimized to be played in VR. So basically,
you can play standalone. You can play on your PC, but it's not the greatest experience.
yeah, but basically everything is like big and easy to see and easy to grab, so that it's perfect to play with VR controllers. And as of this exact moment, we are currently in the process of being well, I attempted to torpedo. Yeah, I attempted to torpedo a merchant ship, and then it turns out there wasn't just a merchant ship, there was also a destroyer. And as soon as I launched the torpedoes, the destroyer came to try and sink us. And then we did a crash dive, went pretty close to the bottom, came back up, surfaced literally next to the destroyer.
Oh. I didn't even know we did that.
Went back down, and now we've been hovering around about 80 meters while they just keep dropping depth charges on us. And to make matters worse, we currently have 0 health. So we are...
Can you, stop talking for just a second? I want to listen.
Yeah. Alright, cavitation to our left.
To the... Yeah. But it's very faint. Very faint.
Yeah, they're probably looping out and just turning around. Thank you for the follow. I can't guarantee I'll play this particular game too many times on stream, so you might see more of other things, but I generally like to play a lot of simulator games.
My screen is starting to fade out. Like, I don't know if this is happening to you, but if you pull out your torch, everything looks like it's starting to flicker.
Yeah, I think things are getting foggy.
Yeah. That's concerning.
Oh, I know why. We're suffocating.
Right.
Remember how I said this was a horror game? The reason I said it was a horror game is because story time. I'm I became an aviation electronics technician because I was an aircrew candidate until they found out I couldn't swim. And I'm disqualified from flight duty due to a fear of water. I really, really don't want to drown. So the fact that this game, once you take enough
Oh,
damage,
I think we just died.
yeah,
Yep.
once you take enough damage, you'll actually get like the gasping, gulping sound of drowning. And I was like, yeah, this is absolutely my most horrifying VR game.
Should probably grab a different hat. This doesn't. I should not be the captain while sitting in the engine room. Or this hat. I think this fits.
Yeah, I have to update the death counter myself. The only people that can add to it are either me or a moderator. And the only moderator I have is the auto mod.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to
So,
make me a mod, I can do it myself. I'm in a very easy position to do that.
oh yeah, I could do that.
Also, by the way, one thing that he did not say is the fact that it's really best to have a 4-man crew for this game. Because
Yeah.
there's like 4 different rooms you have to manage, and you can have assists. We actually did really well without assists.
Somehow,
but
we did fine.
But you can have assistants, so like an AI do some of the jobs for you. So like the engine room, the alarm, you know, waypoints, where to go, automatic torpedo reloading, automatic pump damage control, all that good stuff. Um, I've been sitting in the engine room. That's what I've been doing while we play this game. Is I've been sitting in the engine room doing engine stuff.
A
Because
good
engine and
what?
I was just gonna say the engine room is on the top of the list for assistance because it's the most difficult to run. I think.
Yeah. And a good game to kind of compare this to, even even from like the VR standpoint and like the gameplay loop, if you're familiar with the game called Pulsar: The Lost Colony, it's kind of like that. But instead of 5 players, we can only have 4.
Unfortunately, I wish we had more than 4. I wish we could do more than 4, but yeah.
But yeah, the way that you interact with the controls and the way that you do the different jobs, it's very comparable to Pulsar, in my opinion. Which that's another game, but I think it's slightly more expensive than this one. I want
This
to
game is
say it's.
$20 if you're curious.
Oh yeah. All right. Okay, so
You want to do
maybe
another run?
let's try the shorter one.
Random shorts. 3 short encounters. Alright. You ready?
Yeah, sure.
3, 2, 1 point.
Hashtag send it.
Yep.
And it's freaking out
Alright.
again.
Yeah, sounds about right. Off to the engine room I go. Actually, no, hold on.
All right. Let's go to the sensor room real quick. Oh yeah, that particular command. I figured out how to use counters in the game or in the Streamlabs desktop control. So I have death counters for when I play games that you can die in. So this, VTOL VR, hot dogs, horseshoes, and hand grenades, stuff like that. And then the derail counter is for I play mostly train simulators. So if something pops off the tracks and derails in the game Derail Valley, or even more rarely in Train Sim World, I'll update the derail counter. And then ideally, what I try to do is I've configured it in such a way that once I get done streaming, I'll reset the death and derailment counter. However, The third command, the scale issue one, that one I do not reset, so I just update that if I do something stupid. And that's also the only one that everyone can affect. Derailments and deaths, you can view the counter, but you can't change the counter. The scale one, you can change it and view it. And that one is just going to stay continuous. Because that sounded like a good idea at the time. Are you in the torpedo room?
I am.
Okay.
I'm readying all 3 of them. They're all prepped. Or all, excuse me, all 4 of them.
I was about to say, did we lose one?
No. I can't count.
It happens.
So, into the engine room.
Alright, let's look at the hydrophone.
Right. In the engine room.
Okay, heading 200, and it's far.
Alright.
Actually, we better submerge. Pop the snorkel. I'm going to take us down to periscope depth.
Alright, give me. 9-4.
Yeah, I want to submerge because when I listened to the hydrophone, they're closing on us. It's getting louder.
Oh, noted. You want me to start the engines and get us going, or do you want to?
Yeah, pop the snorkel and start the engine. Because we don't have enough battery to fight.
Correct.
The plane symbol up here, I can flip this alarm if we get buzzed by a plane. Basically, we can go up onto the bridge, and there's also a deck gun above here. And you can call out from the bridge to your other players in the game, and then tell them to sound the plane alarm. All right. Oh, you got it up.
Yep, I just got in here.
Okay. I found out if you flick the fixed switch, it'll stay in place, and you just move the handles. Makes it a lot easier to use.
I did do that.
Yeah.
There we go.
The real question is, how the hell do I use the attack scope in the control room?
Okay, we have a destroyer and a bat. Okay, good God, we have a hedgehog destroyer and a battleship, both at around 2,000 meters.
And closing, I'm guessing.
And closing. Although it looks like they're not like. Ow.
Huh? I think they're a little closer than 2,000 meters.
That is what it is reading. Oh Jesus! No, hold on. Hold up. Oh God. That inflow's letting in water quick.
We're submerged, unless they're freaking. No.
What?
Did we drop down on a mine?
Did we really?
I fucking hate this game.
If that's our luck, then good lord. Alright, all the water's getting drained.
We fell below periscope depth, so the snorkel might be taking on water.
Oh, I already shut it.
Oh, okay.
The moment that I'm just like, okay, if I'm near the engine room or in the engine room and I just hear a shit ton of water start to rush, like I just hear a waterfall, then I'm like, oh boy.
Okay, well, the good news is I'm not hearing sonar pings, so they didn't hear us sea mine ourselves.
Good. Good.
And if they haven't gone active. Oh, what the fuck? Are you doing anything in the engine room?
I'm currently letting the engines warm up because the coolant was a little too high. That's about all that's happening.
Yeah,
And yeah,
whatever you're doing, stop doing it.
I just put the levers in some positions. I'm not fucking with anything else.
Yeah, don't move the levers. The gauge up here in the control room is telling me we're currently making noise.
It might be the electric motors. I can shut them off.
Yeah,
Or the hydrophone.
kill the hydrophone.
Right. Everything is off. Ship should be dead silent.
All right, it's still pulsating. Something's making noise. What is that clicking noise?
That
Yeah, are
that
you
kind of
hearing
noise.
that?
That is the ship being underwater. That's usually what happens when there's water around us. It's just the ship, the metal. I don't know why it would be doing that though. We shouldn't be at pressure where it can, start to break the ship down.
No, we're just under periscope depth. But no, that sounds like something mechanical.
There is nothing in the engine room that is currently moving. Nothing is on. Because there is a bunch of clicking. If you look in the engine room, there's a bunch of pins that stick up and they move up and down in quick fashion to turn the drive shaft, I think. Those usually make a clicking sound, but none of them are running. If you that clicking, I know what you're talking about. It's from the walls. Like if you listen to the walls, it's from the walls.
It's not in here.
What clicking? Okay, maybe I don't know.
Kill the torpedo computer.
Noted. Ugh. Gotta get in here. Torpedo computer off. Torpedo racks off, and everything's off.
Okay, the ticking stopped. Let me go back up front and see if we're still making noise. All
Because yeah,
right.
the levers don't make noise. I don't. Yeah, they don't make noise at all. I'm moving them back and forth, and there's no noise. At least it doesn't say.
Yeah, the only way I can describe that noise is what it sounds like when oh, what are they called? They're used in electronics. Not when a relay fails.
Hmm. Well, the battery's getting used a little bit quickly. I'm going to shut the rudder and map displays off. What
All
room are
right.
you in?
I'm currently in the control room.
Okay, the sensor room lights and the torpedo room lights are completely off. Let me know what room you go into. Just let me know when you're moving around the ship.
I'm just sitting in here for the moment.
So I can shut the lights off if you leave a room or turn the ones on that you're in.
Right. Get a drink real quick. All right. So basically, we got the short straw with this game, and we have a battleship and a destroyer somewhere above us, and then we apparently went down on a sea mine.
Yeah, it sounds convenient. Not.
Which I would really love to know why the random encounters put us in a minefield. All right, I'm going to move to the sensor room and drop the map.
Yeah, I thought these encounters were random.
All right. Okay. Alright, so they're still in that direction. Okay, that's to zoom.
What?
I'm keeping an eye on our surface contacts. They're going right past us,
Okay.
but they are 1,500 meters out. And if I remember correctly, basically the battleship is OP as all hell, and it will take like 8 torpedoes to bring it down.
Oh Jesus. So you just want to avoid combat with that?
Yeah,
Or at least
preferably.
makes sense to me.
Although, since that counts as an encounter, we can't finish the mission until they're dead.
Of course.
Or we
Well,
die.
we saved the hardest for last, I guess.
And I don't know how many torpedoes it takes to sink the destroyer, but I can't imagine it's less than 5. Alright, which way are you going? Alright, funnel is aft of the bridge. So I am facing, we drop the map down. Periscope is facing 240 approximately. And they're going from right to left, so they're going approximately heading 320, so north-northwest. No, just straight northwest, not north-northwest. And it's a battleship, so they're going slow as shit. Alright, they're not looking for us, so we might be able to pop the snorkel and start the engine.
All right. Am I good? Okay. Well, in that case, yeah.
Because we're going to need battery and we're going to need air soon.
Right. All right. Well, so am I good to pop the snorkel then?
Yeah.
All right. All right. Engine starting.
Alright, they have not moved. They are still maintaining their current heading. Oh, there's at least 3 over there.
Oh. Oh god, that I'm looking on your string. That is a lot of X's.
Yeah, all the X's are mines. Pro tip.
Good. Christ.
Alright, the battleship is at 1,800 meters and closing, but they're not coming at us directly. It's more like they're going past us.
10-4.
Now, in actuality, the only thing that should have a sonar is the destroyer. But the developers of the game clearly hate us, and I'm pretty sure every escort ship has a sonar and depth charges.
Christ. God, it's fine.
Although
I only see death. I only see death in our wits.
Yeah. Basically, in the words of Marine General Chesty Puller, the enemy is in front of us, behind us, and at our flanks. There's no way they can get away from us now. I know that was a different quote. That one was from "We're surrounded. Now they can't get away."
Oh shit!
They're not even here.
Oh. All right, good thing we got a lot of battery before this.
What, did the game decide we were idling too long, so it decided to screw with us?
I have no idea.
Does it have a freaking AI storyteller like RimWorld? It's like they haven't done anything for a couple of seconds.
Heck,
There's one less mine on the map, so I think we just drifted into a mine.
Yeah. No, you'd probably be watchful of that. All right, we're starting to eat the
We're not
battery.
even moving.
I'm kidding.
Sea mines are tethered to the fucking ocean floor on an anchor.
I know.
Is there a subsurface current that's throwing us into the mines?
Probably.
Are they spawning more? Is there a mine layer that we missed?
That wouldn't surprise me at all. Christ.
Okay, the periscope's
we're just
up again.
getting into the blue. We're in the blue barely. Do you want? Okay. Well, I think I'll be able to do it. So. Yup.
Alright. Okay, so we have a regular destroyer. That's the farthest one. We have a battleship and a hedgehog destroyer, and that's the closest one.
What is the difference between a normal destroyer and a hedgehog destroyer?
I am going to guess the hedgehog destroyer can place mines.
Fair enough.
Alright, even with all of this extra noise in the water, the entire battle group is still maintaining its heading, and they have made no attempt to head towards us.
Noted.
But there is some really good news.
Okay.
Alright, so check this out. The sonar is meant to see things in front of you.
Okay.
Because there's no point in listening to what's behind you because you'll hear the cavitation of your own screws.
Right.
So, in theory, if we wait for them to pass us and then we come up behind them, we can start shooting at them. Although that's going to cause us a little bit of a problem because we got to load the torpedoes ourselves.
Well, shit.
And we have to navigate around the minefield.
Christ. Well, you know, 4-man group would be nice right about now.
All right, let me.
Or some assistance.
All right, let me send the periscope back. All right. The destroyers are to our left. All right. Can you go ahead dead slow?
We should be moving ahead dead slow. I've barely adjusted the throttle. The throttle. So we should be getting we should be get going. Should be get guy.
All right. I need to
Are we moving?
adjust the. All right. No, do not center the rudder.
By the way, are we moving?
We should be.
Got some knots.
One second. All right, we are currently going about just under 3 knots.
Okay, good. So we are moving.
And the engines are running, so we're recharging our batteries, refilling oxygen.
Yes, that'd be really great if I had a damn speedometer down here, but of course I don't.
This is why you communicate with all 4 players.
Yep.
Alright, so right now my current plan is I know approximately where the battle group is, so I'm steering us around the mines and we're going to come up right behind them. And we are still at periscope depth, so we're not going to surface, but the idea is I want to torpedo the destroyer first, because that's the one that's supposed to be able to kill us. The battleship should only be able to kill us on the surface, but the game doesn't work like that.
The game is special.
Yeah.
Here. In the control room with you. I went down. So I'm in the torpedo room at this point.
Oh, we're a long way away from torpedoing them.
This is very bad.
Well, at least I'm going through a opening in the mines.
Well, although special anyway. I forgot that I had I forgot that I'm currently not using the battery to give lighting to the torpedo room.
It happens.
To help save battery. So I'm going to doink.
I like how we've only taken damage by being stupid and doing the wrong thing.
Yeah.
You know what? Maybe the mines are magnetic. That is a thing.
Oh. I'm gonna turn off one map display. Can you tell me what it does up there?
Yeah.
Or over there? Alright, one of them is... Oh, come on, stay off. There we go. One of them is off.
Okay, that's the distant one.
Okay, now I'm assuming I just turned off the second one. I'm assuming that's the close one.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're definitely going to need the close one because that tells us where the mines are.
Alright, I'll keep that one on then, so that way I can...
All right. Well, thanks for sticking out. Thanks for sticking around.
Alright, engine's sitting pretty good. Battery is good. Alright.
All right. Let me zero the rudder.
Alright, well, if we're not going to be torpedoing for a while, then I will relax for now. Also, by the way, can I turn on the record player, or should I not do that?
I don't know if it's a good idea.
Then I will not.
All right. Let me go back to the sensor room. Look at the periscope. All right. It should be. There they are.
Alright, are you going to need me to change the speed or do anything down here soon?
I don't think so.
Okay, because I got to use the restroom again because, I don't know. So I'll be right back, again.
Is there a box to do the thing? Does not look like it. I could have sworn that was this game.
Hello?
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay. Alright, go back up front. I can see which way the submarine, hydrophone, periscope, everything's pointing in this direction. Alright. Zero the rudder. Hopefully we should just thread the needle past this mine, but the game hates us, so I don't see that happening. What do I have on my phone? Okay. Alright, let's try to speed up a little bit. Oh, actually, let me get a screenshot. No. that's a mine. Let's turn a little bit more. Alright, I need to figure out how to use attack scope. Because why does the attack scope not work? I mean, the good news is we're in extremely deep water.
That is good news.
Because we have more than 200 or more than 250 meters beneath the keel.
Alright.
In Wolfpack, you have to press this thing called like a depth sounder, and it bounces a sonar wave down to the bottom and back up to tell you how far beneath you the bottom is. Which
I'm
is
curious, this game you've been talking about, is it VR and multiplayer, or is it just like, standalone? Or is it
it's
like
just
a multi?
standalone. It's not in VR.
Aw. As a rip.
And it's probably one of the hardest simulators I've ever played. But that game is kind of unique. It has 5 players, just like Pulsar, except there's one major difference. There are 5 crews that can play in the same game world, so it's quite literally a wolf pack of U-boats.
Oh. So you just gotta try, you can get like 30 people or something. 30, 25 people?
Yeah.
Jesus.
And they actually modeled it after a real Type 7 U-boat.
That's cool.
So you can walk around inside of it, and it looks like an actual U-boat.
That's cool.
But it's crazy because in order to use the torpedo data computer, you have to read through this manual where you look through the it's like you look through the periscope and then you count the notches on the scope to see how tall a ship is, how many notches it is long. Then there's a calculation for how fast is it moving, what way is it facing. And then you got to use this table to figure out what information you need to put into the computer. Then you fire the torpedo.
Jeez. Yeah, that is a lot.
Yeah.
Sounds like a lot.
Basically, the only thing I could ever do in that game is steer the ship. Even completing the tutorial where the AI will not shoot at you, it took like 3 hours to sink the required 5 ships by myself.
Jesus.
And then there are 3 ballast tanks you have to be. For fuck's sake.
Did you just run into a mine?
No, the mine ran into us.
Ew.
We were nowhere near it.
Bruh. Alright.
Alright, let's pump out the water again. Okay, water's gone.
Indeed. And we are at
70% health.
And that.
Oh. So yeah, it'll be a second.
Just so you know, I'm at full stop since the engines are not on.
Well, we actually had battery. We could have switched to electric, but we're about to get up to periscope depth again.
Well, okay, here's the thing about this. When you get hit with something and there's water, the engines immediately shut off, like automatically, and it switches to battery.
Makes sense.
So, it immediately shuts the engines down completely.
Alright, we're shallow enough. You can pop the snorkel again. Okay, let's get a wide berth around the mine.
Back to half.
Alright, 0 the rudder. Screw it, might as well go full. Let's crash into the mines at flank speed.
Christ.
Okay, no,
Let's
do
pull
what?
some Will Smith real quick.
So it turns out the ship is just that slow.
Even underwater? We can just only go 8 knots?
No, underwater we're going 3 knots.
Well, we're at full right now. We should be speeding up, I would fucking hope.
No, we're pretty much staying with 3 knots. The only way we can get up to 8 is if we surface.
Oh my god, that's awful. Jesus.
I mean, the good news is, if we look at the periscope...
Is that anything about the speed changing, or is it just still stat?
Where the hell are they going? The ships have changed heading. They're still not coming towards us. They just turned around. They're going back the way they came.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Are you sure they're not in the process of turning toward us?
It does not appear so. But they are 1,000 meters off and closing. Or at least the Hedgehog is. We need to get out of this damn minefield. Alright, pop that.
Are we still going 3 knots?
Let me go double check.
I've adjusted a couple things, so I just want to see.
Oh, no, we're currently going 0 knots.
What the fuck? I'm still... Okay. Thanks, game. I appreciate you.
Okay. Alright, at least we are outside of detection range. Oh, okay, so that's saying that they'd be able to hear us within that window.
Okay.
If they're within 500 meters, they can hear us.
Noted. Also, by the way, what's our speed now? I've adjusted a few more things.
6 knots and rising.
Okay. So it looks like I have to have the fuel pump all the way full with the electric engine RPMs all the way full. Noted.
I mean, it makes sense. You need more fuel to accelerate. And then with the diesel, we were able to get up to about 7 knots. So this makes sense. It's still slow. We should still be able to do like 10, but the game wants us to do 7.
Apparently. Are we still rising, or has it just completely stopped?
It's holding steady at about 6.5.
Okay.
All right. The navigation display is giving me their heading, so I'm starting to turn towards them, but I gotta take a wide turn because I gotta go around 2 different mines. And the
Gotcha.
mines are only going to affect us because apparently it only matters when we're submerged at periscope depth.
I mean, do you want to surface?
No,
So you don't get affected, or? Okay.
not with an entire battle group within 1,500 meters of us. If we surface, they're just going to turn their guns and send us to hell.
Fair enough.
And I can't even complain if that happens, because if you surface next to a battleship, we don't exactly have armor.
Yeah. We just need a Bible and pray.
Yeah, more or less. Okay. I mean, the good news is they appear to be following a path. I just wish it wasn't 2 destroyers and a battleship.
Right, naturally.
Alright, let me turn a little more to the left. Let me go pop the periscope. And supposedly, according to the nice people in the forum, there is a blind spot to sink the destroyer.
Good. Good.
Alright, can you turn on the torpedo computer?
Yes. All 3?
Yeah,
Alright. Well,
if
in
you
that
can.
case, I have to find a couple things that we can shut down. Ouch.
Well, I know what that was.
Yep, I'm shutting the, Yep, engines are completely shut down, and I've already shut the snorkel.
Alright, there's still one leak. Yeah, and the leaks only formed in this room. So we don't have to run around the ship trying to find the holes. They only appear in rooms we're in.
Okay. Well, apparently only in rooms you're in, since they don't show up in the engine room.
Yeah, well, I don't think there's any like pipes you can patch in there.
There's a decent amount of pipes in here. They're just all like I would have that gate where you can go between the two like drive shafts. Essentially, I'd have to go through there to because there's a couple pipes in there.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Alright, as soon as we get back up to periscope depth.
just so you know that we're at full stop since the engines are not fucking running.
Yeah. Okay, we're back shallow again. Alright, can you turn the torpedo computers back on? Alright. 1, 2, fuck it. Alright, I'm gonna fire and pray. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, they heard it and they're coming for us. Collapse or bring in the snorkel. I got some good news.
Okay.
All 4 hit.
Hell yeah. Good.
The bad news is I don't think it's enough.
I've shut down all the major. Yeah. Okay. I've shut down all the major systems at this point to save battery, and rooms that you're not in, the lights are shutting off.
Alright, I might actually be able to put us on the bottom. Alright, passing 100 meters. 100 meters to the floor.
Nope.
Alright, plug the holes. We're almost hovering just above the bottom. So they might not be able to differentiate between us and a mountain. No leaks. Pump out the water. Oh, and while we're at it,
I don't know if you want to set your telegraph, by the way, to full stop, but yours is still on full. That's the least of our worries, but I'm bringing it up anyways.
I hope that doesn't make noise. I mean, it doesn't matter anyway because we can't turn on the torpedo racks. Oh, torpedo racks are on.
Yep, I just turned them on. Can I shut them off?
Yeah, they're forward now. I'm happy that we successfully did an attack on a destroyer.
Oh yeah, me too.
And all 4 torpedoes hit. But clearly the destroyer is still kicking. Oh, and then if you remember from the tutorial, we can blind fire the torpedoes.
Yeah.
I don't think that would accomplish much, but
It's a thing you can do.
yeah, the option's there. Alright. And since I came down here to the torpedo room when we had the leak from being too deep, the leak popped down here.
Ooh.
Maybe it doesn't spring leaks in the engine room because that would be too cruel.
Maybe.
There's already enough stuff that's going to mess with you in the engine room. Are you playing with the telegraph?
Sorry, I didn't know you could hear it. But yeah, it was. Oh, what the fuck? Okay.
Okay,
Well,
wait.
it's a good thing I was
I'm in the wrong place. I need to move over here. In real life. Okay, I am in a torpedo. I am the torpedo.
Torpedo.
So now I need to go watch the movie Down Periscope, for old time's sake. It's always funny when you talk about that particular movie, because while the movie is completely fictional and nothing in it happened in real life, but there was a real life naval exercise where a diesel electric submarine sunk the nuclear carrier, the USS Ronald Reagan,
Oh.
in a war game. I'm back up in the control room, by the way. You can turn off the lights and torpedo and turn on control again. It worked?
Did it work?
Yeah, we're not being pinged anymore. They don't know we're here. All right, I'm gonna blow the ballast a little bit and bring us out of the yellow.
We're figuring the game out. Oh yeah.
So that actually is basically a textbook crash dive. Emergency deep. We got under the depth charges, under the sonar, and we got close enough to the bottom they didn't even know we were here. We
Hell
had
yeah.
we had less than 25 meters between us and between the keel and the bottom. So they literally had no idea we were here.
Jesus. That is hilarious, but that is really cool at the same time.
Well, I mean, that is how that is supposed to work.
Yeah?
It would be awesome if we actually successfully sunk the destroyer, but I don't think we did. Damn you. Check for leaks in whatever compartment you're in. Ah, and we're facing the right direction.
To do it again.
Well, we have to make some minor corrections, but let me get us back up to periscope depth.
Alright, with that, I'm also going to get the engine started. I do like how the periscope depth and the snorkel status depth are the same. Or the
Yeah.
snorkel depth is the same.
Yeah, it's pretty much just another pipe coming out of the top of the sub.
Right.
But in the movie Down Periscope, the Admiral doesn't like the main character, so they're trying to like screw him over. So they put him on a war game that he's supposed to lose, where they give him a decommissioned World War II era diesel submarine,
Oh god.
and he has to command the diesel submarine and use it to simulate attacks on ports here in the US. And the war
Okay.
game was designed for him to lose. Like, the Admiral did everything in his power to sabotage him and make sure that he loses this war game. But he doesn't lose, he actually ends up winning against all odds with like a screw up crew that is barely capable of submarine duty, and just horrible conditions. But he successfully wins against all of those odds. And then it's really cool that when you find out in real life, the US Navy did a war game against, I want to say, the Swedish Navy. And they sent a diesel electric submarine. It snuck into our battle group and landed simulated hits on a nuclear aircraft carrier.
Good.
Now, it's worth noting that as soon as it did the simulated torpedo launch, all of the destroyers in the carrier's battle group went active on their sonar and they sunk the sub. But the bottom line is the sub still got a confirmed kill on a nuclear aircraft carrier.
God damn.
So
By the way,
they,
I don't know if you want to pump the air one more time. We're kind of starting to idle off, it looks like, in depth.
yeah. All right, we should go up a little bit more, just get into the blue. All right, that's
43% on the hull.
Oh yeah. We can't take that too many more times. All right, we're shallow. You can pop the snorkel. And I'm going to set the telegraph to full speed ahead.
Alright, let me get everything warmed up.
Wait a second, what the hell was that? No, 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 no. Stop.
You're lucky, I had not done anything yet.
I saw a sonar sweep across the screen. So I'm going back to, where's the periscope? I'm in the sensor room at the moment.
Oh.
No fucking way. Alright, Hedgehog Destroyer, Battleship. Did we actually sink it? I think the destroyer's dead.
Oh my god, let's go.
I only see the battleship and the Hedgehog.
I mean, that was, don't get me wrong, you did most of the work, but shit.
Oh, wait, no. Hold up. As I was, the destroyer is still standing. Turn on the torpedo computer. Oh, you're going down. Fire 1, Fire 2, Fire 3, Fire 4. Come on. You can do it. Oh, we're screwed.
Should we do emergency dive again?
Yeah, I was hoping I could guide the torpedoes onto target, but it's not happening.
Alright, well, we have enough battery and we have enough, I'm currently building up enough air real quick. So if you want to do the emergency dive, we need to do it now.
Oh, great. Bad news. The leak blew in the control room, or in the sensor room.
Oh. I did not mean to shut the lights off on you.
No, it's cool. I got a flashlight. But I also left the ballast flooding, so we're probably going to slam into the bottom.
Well, I don't like that idea.
Alright, we don't have any leaks, so we can... Okay, we have a leak.
We have 2 leaks. Okay, I'm gonna go back into the room. I don't know if we have leaks in there or not.
No, this is the last leak. Yeah, 0 leaks. But we're in standing water.
Alright, what room are you in?
I am still in the control room.
Alright.
Okay. How far are we? Oh, actually, we might live. We are sitting on the bottom of the ocean.
Are we actually?
Yeah, there is 0 meters between us and the bottom.
Ow! You were saying? We're at 19.
Yeah, I mean we're sitting on the bottom.
Oh, so that's what. Okay. So that's what that was. Because whenever I was ow. Ow. Whenever I was in the control room and I shoved a bunch of air in, so I just opened up the air completely. I felt a loud thunk and I thought it just kind of stopped us. That was us hitting the floor then.
Yeah, we slammed into the ocean floor.
Christ.
To be fair, they did that in the movie.
Fair enough then. Still got plenty of battery. We're sitting on the floor still, and have plenty of air. So.
I mean, the good news is the bottom's not below crush depth, so that's good.
Yeah, it looks like we can go all the way to 120 psi. In the yeah, in the pressurized air, looks like we can go to 120. So, just note.
All right, let some.
Or no. No, never mind. Just 100. I'm retarded.
Yeah, I don't think it's in any particular unit. It's just 0 to 100, so I think it's like percentage.
Probably.
Although you adding or letting water out of the ballast might have actually cushioned the blow, so we didn't slam full force into the bottom.
Yeah. I can only like imagine like like just like there's like an outside view of our submarine and just slams into the bottom. I feel like that would look like to have a cool like movie scene to it. And why is there water?
There's water because we're past the depth where we're just going to randomly take damage, but we're not past the point where it's going to destroy us. It's just going to pop random leaks. But the good news is I'm not hearing any cavitation. Although that could also be bad news. It could be like last time, and the destroyer is just kind of like hovering in the corner.
Yeah. Well, I can't. Well, your map displays are on, so.
I'm gonna go down to the torpedo room. Can you turn on the lights and the torpedo racks? Okay. Oh, damn you.
Did you just let it flood again?
I hit the drain button!
Did you? Oh,
It just didn't drain!
bruh.
The game hates me. It truly does.
Am I good to shut them off?
Yeah, torpedoes are all forward. You can turn off the racks.
Computers are on. Or do you need them on yet, or am I good to keep them off?
I can't aim the torpedoes. We're way too deep.
Okay.
And I don't know where the destroyer is, so I don't want to fire him blind. I think we have a limited number of torpedoes, but we might not. We definitely have a limited number in open world. Damn it. 1 second.
Well, yeah, because we have to restock.
Yeah. But here we can't restock, so it would only make sense if, yeah, we have 100% fuel still, so we have unlimited diesel, and I would guess unlimited torpedoes.
Our whole health is very sad at this point, though.
Yeah, it's not getting better. All right, 2 are loaded.
Well, if we died, this would be about the time where I would get off where my headset starts to get low. So once we die, or if we somehow do the mission, then afterwards I'm gonna hop off.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna make one more attempt to go back up to the surface, or not to the surface, but get up to periscope depth, fire the engines, and make one more attempt to torpedo.
Sounds good to me.
All right, all torpedo tubes are loaded and ready to fire, so I'm leaving the torpedo room. All right, let's start going up. Just nice and slow. our first time actually hitting the bottom. We're only at 7% health, so
Yeah, it's a little concerning.
damn it. Oh, stop this madness. Okay, if I put this on the wall, will it refuel, or are we just screwed? Oh, it's periodically going down as long as we're in the yellow. We're at 6%.
Right, you might want to just plug the air real quick.
All right.
Passing through 150.
5%.
You might want to plug it again. You have enough to plug it for like 5 seconds. And stop.
All right. That's just outside of the blue. Okay, we're in the green. So let's add a little bit more. And that should get us to periscope depth. In theory. Oh, we still got water in the room, apparently. I gotta move in real life. I'm getting close to my computer. Okay. Approaching, let's see, it's 25 meters, so yeah, 25 meters, and then each line is 5 meters.
Don't plug it again. See if we can graze it.
Oh, no, I wasn't going to touch the air at all. All right, we are just in periscope depth.
Blue.
But before you start the engine, let me pop the periscope in the sensor room.
You said that and I immediately shut them down again.
Yeah, I want to find out where that destroyer is first. Can you turn on the lights in the sensor room? Okay. Battleship. All right, where the hell is it? Destroyer.
I don't know if you want to get us down a little bit deeper, but I'm pretty sure the top of our sub is exposed at this point.
No, we're not on the surface.
Okay.
All right, the destroyer is still alive, but both the destroyer and the hedgehog are going away from each other.
Okay.
All right, start the engine. All right, where's the battleship, though? If we surface, we're going to have a bad time. All right, I need to go straight 180. All right, I'm back in the control room. Slow. And just a heads up, the battleship is just off of our left shoulder.
Noted.
But we're too far away, it can't hear us. But the problem is the destroyer is still more than 2,000 meters away. So going on to the bottom saved us.
Good.
Oh, wait, no. I'm looking at this backwards. I gotta go left. Is we gotta do some creative navigation to get around these mines. It would have been good if we didn't have the minefield.
Yeah, those are annoying as hell.
Alright. Zero the rudder. I really wish I could use the... Did that turn it on?
I turned on the terrain display.
Oh, yeah, actually, that's exactly what this thing is. Oh, cool. Not a clue how to use it, but that's what it is. I thought it was
Like
the spotting scope.
Is it a view of the underside of the sub? So we can like more accurately gauge, so we can visually see what distance we have between the ocean floor?
Maybe. Alright, that says there is 165 meters between us and the bottom. So yeah, this is looking at the ocean floor.
Alright.
Okay. I don't know how that helps us, but that's what it is.
So we know when we're about to slam into the ocean floor again.
Yeah. Alright, you know what? We're behind everything, so let's go up to full speed. And then I'm going to go back into the sensor room and look at the periscope again. Although I think at this point we probably have the lights on and everything. Oh, that's not comforting. Alright. I'm thinking we should just turn on the torpedo computer, fire off our torpedoes at this destroyer, and see if we can take it down with us. Sound like a plan?
Yes. All the torpedo computers are on.
Alright. Locking. Well, the good news is it's almost dead.
But so are we.
Alright. Fingers crossed if it kills us this time. Fire 1. Fire 2. Fire 3. Fire 4. It is active. Hit. 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 Oh, damn it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we needed to hit it in the back.
Oh.
It has 2 different health bars. If I would have hit it aft, it would have sunk.
Oh, for
But
fuck's sake.
since I hit it in the bow, it's only weakened.
Oh my god. Okay, well, do we need to dive again?
Yep.
Alright.
Retract the periscope, or retract the snorkel.
Already done.
And I'll stop. And I'm back in the control room again, so you can turn off everything but the control room lights.
Let's not get into the yellow, since we're at 5%.
Good point. Alright, 50 meters to bottom. 30 meters to bottom. And we're almost hovering. Alright, I'm gonna head down to the torpedo room. This is getting frustrating as all hell. Drain, 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 drain. Okay, good. Alright, torpedoes are forward. Turn off the rack. Oh, damn it, the torch is up top! Wait, no. I gotta go below. I think there might be holes in the control room.
No.
Okay, and all the controls are down here in the torpedo room. I had to go back up top to get the torch. Alright, turn on the lights in the torpedo room again.
Alright, I'm plumbing all the water out from up top here, so I need to run back into the engine room.
Yeah, I pumped out the water back here too.
Which ones again?
The torpedo room.
Oh, the block overheated. The breaker failed.
Ah. Alright, put that away. Alright. 2-1 loaded.
Not to rush you, but I just got the notification that my headset is slow, and once that happens, it's like a sinking ship. Once more than half the ship is full, it just goes down quicker and quicker. So.
Yeah. Alright, so I'll get these loaded, and then we'll do... Oh, we're at 0% health anyway, so if we go up, we're just gonna die.
Do you want to make it quicker? Or do you want to just wait and drown?
I mean, I'd prefer not to just wait and drown, but it is what it is.
Well.
Alright, I've got 3 torpedoes loaded.
In that case, I will do this then.
Let the air out and go back up?
Yep.
It would be awesome if we did successfully sink one of the destroyers, but we have a leak somewhere. It's got to be up in the control room.
I'm in the control room as of currently. I'm not seeing anything.
Then where the hell is the leak? Because on the wrist panel, I got a leak somewhere, but I don't know where.
Yeah, I see that too. Am I just like...
Alright, I'm coming out of the torpedo room.
The water level's rising. There it is. It was in the sensory room.
Ah, sweet.
Alright, that has been plugged. Is it reading 0?
Hang on 1 second.
0 leaks?
Yeah, 0 leaks. 0 leaks, but we have 0 health.
Alright, all the water's plumbed out. Back in the control room, we're in the green.
Ah, screw it. Let's just blow it completely and put us on the surface. We'll go out firing the deck gun.
Plug it one more time, just for like 2 seconds.
All right. Ballast is empty. We are gonna fly out of the water.
Well, in that case, I'm going back to the engine room. So I can see if I can get the engine started. Probably not, but I'll see. Once we get there.
And I'm gonna stay in here in the control room because I can go right up onto the deck.
And we're in the blue. Engine started.
Well, we're about to be in the white.
Yeah, we are.
All right. I'm going on the gun. Oh. You should have seen this shit.
What happened? Oh, Lord.
We just got tail whipped by the destroyer.
Oh. Oh, God, that is a lot of water.
Oh, yeah, we're going down.
Yep, alright, that's correct.
Oh, actually, we're just dead this time. The screen's black.
The screen may be black because the breaker might have shut down. I'm still seeing things.
Oh, wait, no, it's not black. We're gonna drown.
Oh, the fuck. Okay, God, the snorkel is open. And the, oh my lord. Yeah, we're gonna drown.
I can't even get my torch. I don't know if I can patch this.
Oh, there's no way. There's no way we're gonna be able to.
Nope, I'm over head height in water. Drown in the control room.
God. Well, that was an interesting end to that.
Alright, let me put away my top hat.
Yep, I'm putting away that hat. Well, that was interesting.
Mission failed!
Wow! What did we
No medals, because we didn't sink shit.
How did we do? Was that? No.
No, the leaderboard's only for open world.
I see that now. Well, that wasn't too bad. Kind of. It was great. It was decent near the start, you know.
Oh yeah, let me update my counter, even though nobody's watching currently.
It's fine. It's for the funnies. It's for the sake of doing it.
Okay. We do it for the lulz.
Yes. Let me disconnect from this game, so...
Or we do it for the vine. Either way.
That was fun. Do you want to play in like 2 hours time, or no?
Probably not.
Probably not.
Oh, that's right. I don't have that available when I get out of Steam. Okay. So yeah, that's been interesting to say the least.
Oh yeah.